Weekend for our group dance in the library. Don't forget, shh, just watch.
Right, I'm back with my Friday panel and it's time to talk through our other couples' dances. Oh, before I do, just get a quick... Oh, there we go. Oh, excuse me. It's always like that after the pro challenge.
I thought you were going to...
Thank you. Oh, it's panto season. Right, Joey, let's talk about AJ and Kai. Back to the ballroom. Quick step. Let's have a little look. What are you making of this?
Ooh. She is fast and furious, that girl. What a marvel. In hold, she's so good at ballroom.
She is, isn't she?
Yeah, fabulous.
She seems to feel comfortable with ballroom as well, a lot more than the Latin.
I think so. I think it really it suits her.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Looking forward to that one.
Yeah.
Chef's kiss. I saw Chef's kiss then. Stephen, let's talk about John and Jojo, couple's choice. We spoke to them earlier in the week. John said he'd cried about 6 times.
I'm gonna die.
This is you.
I'm gonna die. Honestly, I just think it's so important to see. And because also, what I think with these two is that even Johannes is trained man with woman, so even he's had to learn a new skill.
Yeah.
Plus, they've had to put up with the grief that you get by being the first couple to do this. And it's like, you know, I was thinking about this going, because obviously they've got all the homophobes. Well, they have.
Hi, Twitter.
Please tweet. And I was thinking about it, and I was thinking about, like, the last 18 years, and a little bit of me understands the homophobes, because every time I saw a straight couple, I was like, that's disgusting, unnatural, and shouldn't be shown on the BBC. So
he's pulling your legs. Don't
please
start.
don't tweet us, please.
Please don't tag me in it. Let's move on to Reese and Nancy. They're going to go for me. It's the shirt. Don't worry, they're talking about that. Reese and Nancy and the tango, Angelica. I mean, have a look at this.
They're on fire, and they can see focus.
Yeah.
I think Reese really wants to get into the final, and what is, like we've talked about before, he's a dark horse, and you know, he's that close to being somewhere where he probably didn't think he'd get to and also he doesn't have the same following, he's not well known, and I think that just shows that he's actually a great dancer. He's there for merit.
Yeah.
You know, he's been in the bottom by 3 times, I think, 3 or 4 times. So for him, he's like, OK, there's nothing to lose. And I really hope he goes for it, because he's technically fantastic.
He is a great dancer.
And also, you can tell he has not got one malicious bone in his body.
No, and he's a lovely guy.
He's kind.
He's such a lovely guy when he comes on this show.
No, I love him.
Let's talk about Rose and Gio. They're going to be doing a waltz. It's their second dance, obviously. Bit of Ellie Goulding, Stephen. I mean, are you crying already?
He's crying.
You do not want to be. I always watch this when I get back from my gig at 2 a.m. on a Saturday morning.
Oh, so you're sober then?
Yeah, well, I actually am. Crying into a kebab, crying, and my therapist was like, Stephen, at least have a drink if you're going to do it that way. Like, it's not. I feel every time they do something, it really tells a story, and I die when Rose and Giovanni are on. And I think it's shown this softer side to Giovanni as well.
I've said this the whole series. I feel like Rose has brought out the best in Gio as well this series.
The pressure's off him. He can just dance. He doesn't have to do extra performing. She's carrying the load with him.
Yeah. And it's a real equal partnership.
But I like her work ethic as well.
Yeah. She's great.
She really wants to, you know, thrust herself into things and try things out and not let anything get in her way.
Well,
and that's how she lived her life, I think. You know?
Yeah.
And she's worked with Steve McFadden, babes. That'll do it.
No.
Well, listen, I've got to say this. It's all gushy. We're all having a lovely time. But let's get evil for a moment, because it is the moment of truth. Who do our Friday panel think are going to be going home this weekend and robbing them of a place in the final?
Let
me just rub this in.
I don't like doing this sort of thing.
Joe, I'm going to start with you, gorgeous. Who do you think it is? Kai and AJ. I'm shocked.
And AJ. Do you know why? Because I think I'm feeling the dark horse thing about Nancy and Reese, about Reese.
You think it's going to be Kai and AJ, Stephen? What about you?
I've gone with Reese and Nancy.
Reese and Nancy?
Yeah.
Why Reese and Nancy?
Yeah, well, do you know what it is? They're technically brilliant, but I think as a viewer, and I think everyone at home, you buy into, like, all the love stories and stuff like that.
OK.
I believe they're more
You're
like
just not in that.
brother and sister.
Oh, it's so, do you know what?
Angelica.
I was so torn.
You've got Reese and Nancy as well.
But can I just say in my defence that I think if Reese and Nancy are in the bottom, because they're so good, they could knock someone out.
Well, that's what the Friday panel think. Give them a round of applause. Thank you, guys. What a night. That is it for tonight. A massive thank you to all of my guests. Make sure you join Tess and Claude for the semi-final on BBC One tomorrow at 7:05. And I'll be back on Monday from 6:30 with the latest couple to be eliminated from the